performance in their home building. So Cleveland will get first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brown. Out to Horford. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Mobley against Tatum. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win. Almost converts despite the contact.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Brown against Mitchell, and it's Brown off the drive.
Oh, that was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like, yeah.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Brown.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And here's Garland to the inside. Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Left side Tatum. Pass to Williams. And here's Smart. Horford, a screen on Garland. Shot clock at 6. Smart with a bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play. On both ends.
He was taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. To the paint. Now here's Allen from behind the arc. They get the rebound. Outside Garland. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Smart right side. Pass to Williams. Out to Horford. Now Smart. Screen by Horford. Rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Outside Garland.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Tatum with a steal.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Williams. Mobley with the block. Here's Garland. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Mobley. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Screen by Horford. Tatum with room to shoot. Ooh, cans the tough leaner from the outside.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Mitchell can't connect from short range.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
To the paint, and stolen by Williams. Brown passes to Smart, stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. The finish, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Look at the big man run. Allen out hustling everybody on the break, and you need to reward your big man in those moments.
Screen by Horford, and here's Brown for three. Horford finds Williams. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Outside Mitchell. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Allen. Here's Okoro. That shot, no good. Nice D from Horford. Smart for three. It's a tie game in Cleveland. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you court.
Please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Okoro at the three with Mobley at the four. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Here's Mobley over Horford. Mobley, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Here's Cleveland. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Mobley. This one for three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. Here's Williams. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. There's Tatum with the three. And here's Brown. Inside. Back to Williams. Out to Horford. And it's going to be a 3-second call. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Garland. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Robert Williams picks up one. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter for three.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Garland finds Mobley. Allen with it. Shot clock at 5. Hauled in by Brown. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Brown for three. Kicks it out to Smart. And there's a 3-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Mitchell against Smart. And Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Williams, a screen on Garland. Boston, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Horford for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. From deep, Mobley. And he can't get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Right side Brown. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Got a line change here for Boston. Screen by Griffin. Brogdon from outside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
You know, Blake Griffin has been through a lot in this league, but he always has maintained a terrific attitude and works hard to be whatever his team needs him to be.
The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Mobley. A minute and a half left in the second. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
White for three. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Outside Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His second 14 foul.
The first one falls, and the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
At the line for two.
Gallinari hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Lopez, the screen on Brogdon. LeVert finds Lopez. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Rubio. 35 seconds left in the first half of this one. 5 on the clock. It's Lopez. High post. Working on Griffin.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Now here's LeVert. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Malcolm Brogdon, his second personal, third team foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
White for 3. And here's Griffin outside. Kept alive. Back to White. He got it off in time. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by a point. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Derek White. Blake Griffin out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
White on the wing, guarded by Garland, to the middle. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Now here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Gallinari with a screen on Garland. White can't hit. So it's the Cavaliers now. Here's Mitchell. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Mitchell.
That one on White.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, you know, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, you know, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Horford, a screen on Garland. Smart for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Cleveland's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Brown passes to Horford. The kick out to Williams. Crosses over. Back to Horford. Nifty move. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smart against Mitchell. 1:53 left in the third. Mobley, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
The drive by Brown uses the glass on the layup.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Garland with the ball. Now Horford defending. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Williams with the screen. 6 to shoot. Ooh, lots of contact on the and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is under review.
This challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Lopez, he's checked in for Cleveland.
shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
56 seconds left in the third. Garland, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lopez, the screen. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Inside, 5 to shoot, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Boston trailing. Williams, a screen on Garland. Kick out to Brown. 4-3. Pass to Tatum. Horford for 3. Offensive rebound. Williams finds Brown. Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart for 3. That shot off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead. Up by 6. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Lopez in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Williams with the screen. Tatum way outside. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Garland against Williams. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Out to Garland. Okoro on the wing. Here's Mitchell. That one rolls around and rims out. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside, Brown. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Garland against Brown. Brown with the steal. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Horford, a screen on Garland. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Over to the wing. The try by Lopez. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lopez has got his first basket.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez.
For your Cavaliers, Jared Allen.
It's stolen. Pass to Garland. To the inside. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Timeout. Start it. 3 T-shirts are all night.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Allie, thank you.
For your Cavaliers.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Both free throws good for Mitchell. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Tatum passes to Williams. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with some nice D. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Garland, the pass to Allen. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays than with team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland calls timeout. They're leading by 1. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. There's 1:12 left in the final quarter.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Horford, screen on Garland. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Just lost his head out there. It will happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
He connects.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Williams. Money.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. 17 seconds left in the game. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, it seems like the heady move right now. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Boston calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Yes!
And there offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one spot.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Towns. Gobert with the block. Conley against Garland. Stolen by Allen. Now, here's Mitchell. With the drive. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
This is it to McDaniels. Stolen by Allen. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Here's Edwards, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Up top, Gobert. Outside, Towns. Tries again. Gobert, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Right wing. Mobley wide open. That 3 off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Edwards finds Towns. Drops in the layup for 2.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Kicks it out to Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And Towns throws it down.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Feeds it to Okoro. Allen passes to Garland. Back to Allen. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. This one for 3. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Mitchell looking it over. Takes it inside. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's stolen by Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rivers in for Mike Conley. Here's Garland. Gobert with the block. Prince with it. Pass to Edwards. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Gobert. Back to Rivers. Prince in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. There's Garland driving inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. From deep, Prince. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5.
Your Cavaliers,
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And I don't think we can ignore the activity they've shown on the defensive end. Plenty of quick hands, and it resulted in a number of steals.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with it, and it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Prince with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards kicks to Prince. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Mitchell passes to Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence is coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. Prince outside. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. Rivers against Garland. And here's Green outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Mitchell kicks to Wade. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Wade outside from downtown. Cans it from downtown. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew the team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now, a new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Garland. He's got 8. Allen, a screen on Rivers. A slam dunk by Garland.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Rivers. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Out to Wade. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Wade's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Please welcome to the floor, your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he's smart and he stays focused on his shot.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Garland. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Throw good. Garland. Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. No good. That would have tied it. Timberwolves leading by 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Mitchell with it, working on McDaniels. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
They've already committed enough fouls to be in the penalty. Not good. They need to concentrate on playing good defense without fouls.
LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
All right, everyone. That was your Cleveland Cavaliers scream team.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Garland the pass to LeVert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. LeVert's got his first 2 points.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Inside, Gobert. Another shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Mobley looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns. The Cavaliers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
At the line for your...
That one drops. He ties it up. Outside Conley. Stolen by Garland. It doesn't go for him. It's a tie game.
With the score, your Cavaliers 31, the Timberwolves 31.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the strike time and time again.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Outside, Edwards. Outside, Towns. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. That one on Mobley. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Towns. Mobley misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley dishes to Edwards. Here's Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Mobley against Towns. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Nobody near Allen. Oh, good with the triple. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Count that one. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Conley the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Okay, everyone, look who's running onto the court. Your past powerhouse dance team. And please give a round of applause for your past powerhouse dance team.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
Allen at the screen for Mitchell. Kicks to Allen. Okoro passes to Allen. And no good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Inside Edwards.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Towns against Garland. Wade kicks to Garland. And they get it back. On the wing, Mitchell. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 22. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
For Cleveland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And even without that three-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Minnesota with the rebound. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Minnesota leading by 13. Outside Edwards. 52 seconds left to play here in the third.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Edwards drops them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunity.
It's Allen, top of the key. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley finds McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. LeVert defending. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Gobert with a screen on Garland. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Right side, Garland. And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then it's Okoro. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Wade in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
And yes, it's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. They grab their own miss. Gobert, and that's good.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Garland with it. Now defended by Gobert. Edwards against LeVert. Prince in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Okoro dishes to Allen.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
The way they've overwhelmed the defense by drawing a ton of fouls. And more importantly than drawing the fouls, they've been converting at the free throw line.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Prince, the pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. And the three ball is good.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Garland dishes to Wade. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Wade kicks to Garland. Back to Wade. It's over Towns, and he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on Towns. That free throw good from Wade. And Wade drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 21. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Allen, a screen on Rivers. Garland with it. Now defended by Gobert. And it's Allen with the jam.
And, you know, guys, all it takes is inside position. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Over Wade. Minnesota again turning it over.
Cleveland ball.
.149 left in the fourth quarter. Back to LeVert. Driving the lane. Misses from short range. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And here's Prince outside. Rivers passes to Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Allen. Garland finds Allen. Back to Garland. To the middle. Stolen by Rivers. Kicks it out to Prince. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Garland against Rivers. Here's Garland. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This one was over well before. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
Tonight, unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. It's Edwards on the wing, pounded by Tatum. McDaniels passes to Conley. Towns a screen on Brown. Now here's Towns. Can't get it to drop. Horford with some nice D. Brown against Conley. Brown inside. Williams finds Brown. Shot clock at 5. Back to Williams. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Now here's Horford. Fast break, here we go. Williams passes to Brown. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Conley with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple. The doors with Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Now here's Towns. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's Edwards. It's a 3-point game. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Outside, Brown to the paint. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Now here's Tatum. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Horford outside. Drives to the hoop. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert, and the layup falls.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And Horford powers it home.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Conley. Here's Towns, uncovered. Uses the glass to drop it in.
If you look at his offensive rating, Towns one of the best to ever do it. That means the jump shot is key.
Horford for 3. He drops it from range. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Edwards, here we go. The rebound, Celtics.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Williams with it. Towns covering. Horford can't hit. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. To the middle. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And both free throws good for Edwards. So it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics next team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point guard.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside. Easily slams it home.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Edwards. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers is checked in. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Good.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Up top, Tatum. McDaniels covering. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum finds Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McDaniels from long range. High post Towns. Working on Williams. Back to Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end. Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Pass to Towns. Second chance shot. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. McDaniels passes to Towns. Clock at 6. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. I believe that. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
White for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. Boston with a rebound. Pass to Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Oh, deflected. Williams with it. Towns covering. And the Celtics call time here. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
Smart outside. And here's Griffin outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, that's setting up Blake Griffin for success. Give him some credit for using the opportunity on the catch to just rise and fire.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Prince. Horford covering. Here's Gobert. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Brown against Edwards. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Jaylen Brown, first personal foul.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. And here's Griffin outside. Drills it from deep. Griffin's got 6 points.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Pass to Edwards. Just 3 on the clock. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is up and in.
And despite the size mismatch, we're getting a little aggressive down there.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
Celtics 27. The Timberwolves 17. Hey, put your hands together and get wild for the Jabberwockies.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
First team foul.
Edwards against Brogdon. Griffin outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And there's Brogdon with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Brogdon's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, fantastic feed from the big man. Blake Griffin's feel for when his guys are open is truly special.
Picked by Gobert. Pass to Rivers. Back to Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, size and athleticism, a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And he sinks the second. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Now here's White. He's covered closely, and he banks in the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Edwards against Brogdon. Gobert uses the glass on the layup.
Now, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Pass to Hauser. No one near him. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Here's Prince. Pulls up. Griffin pulls down the board.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
White can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McDaniels from long range. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Smart outside, fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Williams in the post, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Here's Prince. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McDaniels against Tatum, and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here they come. Releases, and stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
That's tipped. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Smart for 3. Outside Tatum. Williams, a screen on McDaniels. There's Tatum with the 3. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Smart for 3. The shot misses. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Rivers. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Gobert, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And And they get it back. Williams passes to Tatum. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Rivers in at the point. Pass to Prince. Shot is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from 3.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Edwards. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Smart missing. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to Daniels. Down low. Here's Gobert. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, this is the next step for Rudy Gobert. He has got to keep working on making that jump shot reliable.
Tatum passes to Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Tatum from long range. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. McDaniels. Count it. Good.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Brown inside. Guarded by Edwards. And stolen by Gobert. And they're pushing it up. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince. Horford with a steal. Here's Smart. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Boy, that's a terrific job of Marcus Smart handling the basketball. He is relentless in how he's attacking the defense.
Gobert no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside, Brown. To the inside. Tatum from long range. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Right side, Brown. The 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Back to Daniels. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert with the bucket.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Free throw good, Edwards.
For 2.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Boston. And here's Brown for 3. Back to Williams. Right wing. Pass to Tatum. From behind the arc. Tipped.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now. He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Launches it. From deep. That shot missing. And so it's Boston easily grabbing. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And on tap tonight, it's a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Horford. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Horford double team. He dishes it to Williams. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Outside, Smart. Puts up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
There's Garland going inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Garland against Smart. Outside, Horford. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Tatum. Back to Williams. And stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Allen. Garland surveying the D. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. In the corner, Okoro with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And how about Jalen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
Down low. Here's Mobley. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And stolen by Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Left side, Horford. On the top of the key. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brown against Garland. Brown kicks to Horford. Smart on the wing. Horford with a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Smart passes to Horford. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Garland, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
It's stolen by Allen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cleveland moving the ball around to the right side. Mobley against Smart. To end the cold streak, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Williams sets a screen for Smart. To the paint. Nice move. And it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Slashing with purpose there after setting that screen. Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
And so the first quarter is in the...
And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you? Stats one.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Williams, a screen on Mobley. Here's Tatum. Williams dishes to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Garland. And Williams throws it down.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Brown against Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Passes it to Mobley over Horford. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Mobley.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Tatum passes to Horford. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
In the corner, Okoro with it. And stolen by Tatum. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. To the middle, stolen by Okoro. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize that deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring total for the Celtics. And Mitchell drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Horford in the post, guarded by Garland. A shot off that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Allen. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Tatum drives in. That one good for two. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Garland with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Garland with the bucket.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Williams passes to Brown. 1:29 left in the second quarter. Here's Horford. Williams, a screen on Garland. Smart misses. The Cavaliers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Shooting.
And I think when it comes to some
Donovan Mitchell.
Previous play is
At the line for
personal
two.
fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 10-second violation. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And so he hits the technical free throw. Tatum against Mobley. Now here's Horford. Clock at 6. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Lets the three fly. They get it again. Brown outside. Picked by Horford from past the arc. Boston again missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mitchell.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Brown kicks to Smart. Horford with the screen on Garland. Smart wide open. He fired. Boston. No good that time either. And the Cavaliers call time here.
We know you all want to keep there, everyone. Well, let me hear you get loud. Here's someone once again for Celtics.
Knocked loose. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before.
The previous play is under review.
Going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The Cavaliers, 18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. They lead by 1. We've got Brogdon. Gallinari is out there with Griffin. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Brogdon against LeVert. Just 2 to shoot. And Boston with the rebound.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Griffin a screen on Rubio. White the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Just so well coordinated there. Great hands, and then Griffin's such a good finisher out of that pick and roll.
Griffin sets the screen for White. Connects from three-point range. White's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Here's LeVert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They've got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. A nice shot by LeVert.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
White with it. Wade picks him up. So they foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. Here's Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. The 3, Gallinari.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Picked by Griffin. White the pass to Griffin. Back to White. And there's the drive. And White with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
White against Garland. White looking around. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Mitchell missing. Austin's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gallinari, a screen on Garland. White finds Gallinari. Hits it from 3-point range. Gallinari's got 5.
Off the catch. Nice balance. Nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Mitchell with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Mobley wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. And now the first timeout call here for Boston. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Horford kicks to Williams. Brown outside. Horford with the screen on Mitchell. Back to Horford. Goes up again. He lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Garland the pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Tatum, and he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Mitchell. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the official
At the line for 2.
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands because it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The multi-talented swingman Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Mobley, the pass to Garland. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Mobley.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Left side, Williams. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
There's Garland, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got it close.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle.
First team foul.
Mitchell outside. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The 3 from Tatum. Allen with the rebound. Cavaliers shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Down low and stolen by Horford. Williams finds Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Five to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. No coverage that time. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smart against Mitchell.
Have mercy.
Wow.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Williams has a screen for Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Mitchell against Smart. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Williams a screen on Mobley. Here's Tatum and slam dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And Williams with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Celtics leading by 5, and their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Brown, good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Nobody near Allen. They get it back. The pass to Mobley. Shot to stop the run. The slam dunk by Garland.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
2 minutes.
Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Now the dish to Williams. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Brown feeling out of it. Inside. Here's Williams. That one no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Pass to Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The length of Mobley is challenging for many defenders, which is why he pretty much resort to fouling.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Passes it to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Mobley. Tatum drives in. Outside, Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. .44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Garland against Brown. Here's Allen. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Tatum on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Williams, a screen on Mobley. Tatum dishes to Smart. Changes up. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Williams trying to break free. Tatum no good. Now Mobley over Horford. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. All right, David, great job.
Had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be."
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days, all of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Now here's Towns. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Yes, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. We played just over a minute here in the first. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Allen with a screen on McDaniels. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Towns against Allen. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Back to Towns. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And he's good on the second. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Garland. Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. He gets it in there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Mobley with the block. And he gets it back. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to McDaniels. Second chance effort. Jump shot is good.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better and improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. Garland, the pass to Mobley. McDaniels against Mitchell. Back to Mobley. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And here's Edwards outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell double teamed. Outside Garland. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gobert. Towns for 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. On the wing, Mitchell. McDaniel. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
Now here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Picked by Gobert. Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Rivers is checked in for Conley.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Austin Rivers.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Garland. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And Mitchell over to help. McDaniels. 2 points. That one goes. McDaniels got his second bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. From the arc. No good on the shot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court right now for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Here's Mitchell after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Rivers. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Edwards finds Towns. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And Mobley gets it to go.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Edwards for 3. Here's Towns going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Now here's Allen. Left side Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Edwards can't hit.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Garland. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today, so that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Pass to Okoro. Out to Garland. 1:46 left to play in the half. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Mitchell to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Stolen by Mitchell. Driving in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Edwards finds Gobert, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Mobley on a screen. Here's Garland. Misses off the right iron.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
First one falls for him. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Rivers. Here's Brent. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the wing on the left. No good on the three. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Mitchell against McDaniels. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Throw good, Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Here's LeVert. And that one's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Here's LeVert. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good...
28, the Cleveland Cavaliers. 26.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Left side, McDaniels. Sinks it from distance. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Mobley on a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Prince. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here with the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Prince has got his second basket of the game. Mitchell with the ball.
Oh, my! I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Pass to Prince. Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mobley is screen on Edwards. Here's Allen. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Mitchell.
Brent's a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Okoro. Garland against Conley. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in a live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Noel, he's checked in for Edwards.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-6 run. Towns with the ball. 18 points for him. To the right side. Fires from deep. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Garland. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Towns gets the bucket.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Mitchell against McDaniels. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Noel. That 3's off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Towns for 3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Hey, the ability to stay under control, Towns excels at that. Able to pull up on a dime and knock it down.
Beyond the arc. On the take. And it's in! Oh! nails the buzzer beater. Are you? It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. McDaniels from long range. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Allen. And here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Conley. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. McDaniels with it. Picked by Gobert. There's the triple. And another 3 from Minnesota. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. It's stolen by Garland. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Allen. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
They get it again. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Stolen. Oh, they get a hand on it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Allen. Banked it in off the glass.
A good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Towns with the ball. 4-3. The rebound by Allen. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Shakes him. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good.
Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
No good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Conley. Now here's Towns. He shoots. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
6 to shoot. Back to Daniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Garland.
Hey, yo, get on Darius.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. From deep, Mitchell. No luck on that one. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Conley passes to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Showing Valley, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
tonight, Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Conley against Smart. There's Brown with the three, trains the three-pointer.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Now, here's McDaniel. Out to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Endorse this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Conley finds Towns. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Tatum puts up a deep three. Minnesota with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And that one's good. Towns.
Well, his versatility on display from Karl Anthony Towns can spot up from deep, back you down in the post, and just for luck, how about a little money pull-up off the dribble?
And here is Tatum. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Smart misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, rock solid from Rudy Gobert. Just ready on the catch, and he puts it in the basket.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Takes a three. Horford's shot is good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Timberwolves trail by 4. To the middle, here's Gobert. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size, certainly, but finishing through contact.
Horford with the screen on Edwards. Brown the pass to Horford. The kick out to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Picked by Williams. Outside Tatum. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside translates to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brown driving in, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Edwards. Out left to the wing. Conley against Brown. Gobert with a screen for Conley. He had a nice open look right there.
Boy, just such a high level of consistency with his shot mechanics. Mike Conley with the perimeter game.
Tatum with it. Working on McDaniels. Brown wide open. He fired. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Brown's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics. Conley against Brown. Comes down low. The shot missing. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brown into the lane. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Edwards kicks to Rivers. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Brown outside. Down low. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Or the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Minnesota. Celtics leading by 13. Tatum kicks to Brown. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards drives in. Rivers in the corner. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Brown. From outside the arc, Taurean Prince, and that's good. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brown feeling out a bit. Tatum down low. McDaniels defending. And the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Screen by McDaniel. It's tipped. To the paint. The pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. McDaniels dishes to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McDaniel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
There's Brown with the three. Gobert against Smart. And finished off by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Smart passes to Williams. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gobert with a screen on Horford. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Rivers. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prince finds McDaniel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Scooped up. Gobert. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Up in time. That one doesn't go. And
The Celtics, 35.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Prince, and it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Snatched up. Boston leading by 9. Logged in the pass to Hauser. To the inside. Here's Griffin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Griffin's got his first points in this one. Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And here's White. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Jacks up a 3. White, good. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
McDaniels in the post. Gallinari on him. Now Prince puts it up from 15. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from McDaniels. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, either guy is finished to prove it.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And stolen by Prince. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Prince.
Guys, you have to remember, when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Griffin, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards drives in. Now here's McDaniel. D right on him. Towns, no luck. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Gallinari with it, picked up by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brogdon outside. Outside Griffin. It's White on the wing. Griffin sets the screen for White. And the Celtics another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everybody. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
White goes in. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Hauser. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. And it's White missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes to Hauser. Uncovered. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Pass to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Gallinari kicks to White. Gallinari, a screen on Conley. White, good.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Towns for 3. That one, no good. Boston leading by 14. White the pass to Gallinari. White against Conley. Back to Gallinari. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That will help your assist numbers if you're a Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Towns for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And here's Prince outside. Kept alive, Minnesota. There's the 3. No good on that one. Celtics leading by 18. And here is Tatum. Williams, a screen on Conley to the middle. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. It's Brown on the wing. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball. Smart finds Horford. Brown outside. Back to Horford. Now the pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Back to Prince. Left side, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. For 3, Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. how do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Horford. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And another miss by Boston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 18. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Right side, Edwards. Tatum against Prince. Over Tatum. And stolen by Horford. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Edwards finds Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Here's the three. And the basket by Horford.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And it's Towns missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Horford with a screen on Prince. And here's Tatum for three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Now the Timberwolves with it. 15-point game. Prince misses. And the Celtics with possession here. They led by as many as 18 points. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Tatum launches it from deep. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Gobert. Over in the corner, Conley. Out to the right wing. Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. The three. Hangs in the air. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.